Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over the Motorola RAZR that came out in fall of 2004. This is one of the colors that they had. It had multiple different colors. They had gray, silver, black, and of course I have right here is blue. I believe this phone, when it came out, it was like close to $500. I think I had this one back in the day through a Singular. I got it for like 200. This is one of my very first phones that I ever got. A phone that I kind of got me into cell phones. And, I think I wanted the silver one so bad. And then I remember when I went to go get it, I got the black one. It was a really, really, really cool phone to have. So the weight on this phone, I believe, was like 3.42 ounces. Pretty light phone for its day. I think thickness, I believe it had a 4-inch thin. Very, very thin phone. One of the cool things about this phone, I love the flat keyboards. It was, pretty neat for its time. It has a little bit of feedback in it. I think it lit up blue as well. The buttons right here, I believe this was for the volume rockers right here. You can turn down the volume on this thing, vibrate, or I think this one you can dedicate this for the camera. And I think you can customize them for whatever you like. I think this one was for the voice memos. I believe you want to record yourself. But I believe it was truly customizable. Right here you had the speaker, and of course here you had your earpiece right here, to hear. Going around here, you have I think a little chrome for your lanyard right there. Same thing with the chrome right here. The back part of here's your outer speaker right here. When you open this up right here, you do get a battery, but I believe it was 680 milliamp. You get a total of like 6.7 hours talk time. Of course, you got your SIM card right there. Anybody who has these phones, remember these used to get really, really swollen. I remember when you drop these two, the whole cover will come out too as well. But yeah, this is the battery pack. Very easy and simple to replace. And the cover, came off very, very easily. Of course, if you remember these, when you dropped them, it was the first thing that came out was one of these things came out. So the display here, I think the outer display is like a 960 by 80 pixels. So not the most sharpest picture. But I think what it gave you like a little bit of, how you say it, your text messaging, your whoever was calling, your, just, different types of status things you can have on here. The display here, you had a 2.2-inch display, resolution of 220 by 176 pixels, 65,000 colors. Like I said, it was a pretty bright display for its time. It was pretty large as well. I remember a lot of these flip phones back in the day, they were a lot smaller and, weren't as colorful. But yeah, it was a pretty decent display. The camera on this thing, I believe, had a VGA quality with a 4x zoom, which that is equivalent to a 0.3 megapixel. So not the sharpest display quality in the camera, but it was a picture, camera that you would use, just to kind of send SMS to pictures to other people. So it was nothing home to write about. The network on this thing, you had a quad band GSM with the GPRS for data, which is equivalent to 2G. So this wasn't fast by all means. This was just mainly just to kind of look up, NFL scores or just look up different things, news. It wasn't something that you want to surf the web or anything. This was way before at that time. You had Bluetooth, I believe a Bluetooth class 1 with 100-foot range. So you could have some, those earbuds that, people would wear back in the day, for voice calling. Yeah, so this phone, like I said, at this time, was a really, really, really cool phone. Very thin. One of the things I liked about this phone was, just holding it in your hand. It was a very, very, very thin phone. Very easy to put in your pocket. You really couldn't do much with this phone. The only thing you can do is just, make phone calls, text message, and shoot, pictures here and there. It was just more of the style of this phone and how it looked, and how it was able to just fit in your pocket very, very well. Yeah, so yeah, this is concludes my video. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll have plenty more of these videos to come around. I really want to go into like older phones and just go like an overview of these phones, not so much reviews, just kind of look back and just kind of talk about them. And I hope y'all stay tuned, and thank you for watching.